Hey, what's going on, guys? How are your meatballs? 3 brand new teaser images for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies DLC 1, the FIREBASE Z / the Keystone combat-based map that I've been talking to you guys about for over a few months now, as well as the Gaming Revolution who first broke this map before the game came out. This map is now starting to come to fruition. We're getting more and more information about it, and now official information and details from Treyarch themselves via images and some storyline text on the images themselves. And today I'm happy to say that again we've received 3 brand new images for this brand new zombies map, and I'm very excited to show them to you because there's some very interesting stuff here that makes even some of us believe that it could indeed be a NUMA-esque remake. And I don't think that necessarily is going to be the case, and here's why. Before Black Ops Cold War Zombies came out, there was this rumor that there was going to be the Shangri-La / kind of NUMA-esque map, in which it was in the swamps, it was in the ditches, right? And the Keystone combat base kind of fits that appropriately, and from what we're hearing about this map and seeing about this map, by the way, the reason why I bring this up is because if you look at this right here, this image, this HUD right here, is very similar to the one from NUMA. If you look over here, there's even like a hole in the roof. If I can get a nice inside view, there's even a hole in the roof in this area right here. I can't get a good look at it, but there's even a hole in the roof in that right there. So it could be something to the degree of Shangri-La and NUMA, and that it's a swampy kind of green map in that essence. But maybe, and hold on, maybe even they bring over that shack from NUMA, the one you spawn in with, and you spawn in there for all we know. And that could be really cool. That could be a nice little touch, but not necessarily make it a NUMA remake to some extent. It was never rumored to be a NUMA remake anyways. I think it's just the fact that the kind of locations and kind of the situation surrounding the map are very similar, so stuff is just kind of starting to mesh into each other. But I wanted to talk about that in the introduction, as well as show you guys the brand new 3 images that we got today, and point out that this indeed also looks pretty similar. We even have a hole in that kind of hut for NUMA that we spawn in with as well. Yeah, just wanted to point that out. This is what we got yesterday. I made a video talking about this yesterday, so if you missed that, you can watch the video on that. But quick highlight, we don't know who this could be, we don't know who this could be. This could be MAXIS, as in Samantha MAXIS, Ludwig MAXIS. This could be RICHTOFEN right here, or Eddie. As far as this story goes, we don't really know, but it's getting very interesting, right? That was just the beginning, though. Now we have another M and another R. This one is 2M from R, Dr. Peck's personal quarters, Omega scientist in charge of Outpost 25, and they show this image of a bedroom. It looks very reminiscent, actually, of Samantha's bedroom from Der Eisendrache, if you guys happen to remember that. Not exactly the same, but it is a bedroom, and I think that may have been the only time that we've seen a bedroom in a playable map, directly in the playable area, aside from teleporting in different maps. And I also want to bring this up right here, right? Inside of NUMA, there was a doctor's quarters, so that's pretty interesting to note as well. We have Dr. Peck's quarters, personal quarters, Omega scientist in charge of Outpost 25. I don't know if this is exactly it. Also, by the way, I saw Mr. Waffles actually tweet out. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But he actually made a good point that it could actually, the Outpost 25 could be the name of the map. That could very well be the name of the next Zombies map, for all we know, because they seem to be stressing this. They posted it, by the way, 3 new images today, 1 on Instagram, 1 on Twitter, and 1 on Facebook, and I believe Outpost 25 appeared in all of them in one way, shape, or form. So, again, this is this image right here, and I'm going to show you kind of like a colorized version of all these. These came in black and white, but people have used different techniques to colorize them. So this is the first image right here with just a bedroom, some vases going on over here, some weird stuff going on. And I also wanted to note that there's kind of like a dog, a dead dog, flattened out right here on the floor as a carpet. It looks like it could be a bear, but it looks like a freaking dog. It's probably a bear, but it looks like a dog flattened out right there. But anyways, again, it's 2M. Whether that's Samantha MAXIS, Ludwig MAXIS, maybe Samantha and Eddie finally meet up in this map, we don't know. And again, it's from R, which is probably going to wind up being Richtofen which again in the story is Eddie, which I don't know why they don't just put an E, right? But yeah, Dr. Peck's personal quarters, a mega scientist, in charge of Outpost 25. This is the next image. By the way, shout out to Revive Gamer HD for helping me out with this. He had sent this over to me because I was about to record a video. Then he had sent this over to me from Facebook, and then we were then able to figure out that they'd probably post another one on Instagram as well. But this is this image right here again, 2M from R. So whoever these two people are, they have something going on, right? There's something going on. It would make sense to be MAXIS and RICHTOFEN. But at the same time, right? At the same time, this isn't the same RICHTOFEN that necessarily was in the previous Aetherline story. This is the Dark Aether storyline. So why would RICHTOFEN necessarily be communicating as closely with MAXIS like he previously would be, right? So is this actually RICHTOFEN? Is this Eddie grown up but still kind of like in the loop of what's going on maybe? I don't know. And again, who's to say that this isn't Samantha Maxis instead of Ludwig Maxis, Samantha's father? And who knows, maybe he's dead by now, right? And I think he's actually in the campaign, but I mean, you know, I'm just pointing out a few different things. Anyways, Scientist Quarters, Team Scientist Quarters. So this is apparently Scientist Quarters, right? I think this would be the location of that. It looks like we have some purple, like almost like, by the way, this is a projector, by the way. So this is getting projected on the wall. But it looks like these purple crystals that we saw in D Machina in the Dark Aether mode that we were able to crack. It looks like they're kind of projecting and showing something about those on the projector. We got a classical chalkboard to the left, right over here, a folding chair on the floor, some documentation files over here, and over here to the left, either a zombie spawn or another door to go in or out. Okay? And again, 2M, which we don't know who that is, Scientist Quarters, Team reviews Dark Aether intelligence here. So again, that could exactly be what I said. It could be the Dark Aether crystals, and that's from R. Now, the final image, this one is from Instagram. I'm going to scroll out. M, again to M from R. This is the radio room. When the time is right, I will contact you. So maybe this is even an Easter egg hint for this map, right? Maybe the ending part of the Easter egg is to contact whoever this is, and then we go into the boss fight or whatever. Maybe after the boss fight, we contact this person in the radio room. But here we go. We have the radio room right here. We got some clocks going on right here. I'm seeing okay, so I think that's 3 o'clock. I think that is. We got some interesting stuff going on here. Imagine these are teaser daytimes. But yeah, it looks like we got some stuff plastered on the wall over here, and this just looks like a classical radio room. We got a chair right there, and I don't know, but very, very interesting stuff. Let's see if we can zoom in and see anything over here. It looks like there's another phone right there, but very, very interesting, very, very cool. This is the first time that we've seen something new like this in a while, and I also would like to bring up now what I was talking to you guys about over in Chrome right here. This was the colorized version of the images. I don't know why this person said, yep, definitely Shooter NUMA reimagined, because it doesn't have to be. That's not necessarily what this implies. But it could take a lot of inspiration from Shooter NUMA, and that's the way it appears to be. But I think at the same time, I think it's just concepts overlapping. So it's just working out to be that way. So here is the room colorized in a way. Shout out to the Cheeseburger Boys for getting this one up and going. But here you go. We got the vase right here. We got some more lighting on here, but again, obviously the same image. This gives us a little bit of a better look at this right here. Interesting stuff going on. I don't know what's on this back here, but I mean, we just get a little bit of a better look at this room right here. We got that big wire going. For all we know, maybe this is a power room, right? And then this gives us a very nice look at what's going on over here, right? I really like these shots. I really like these images right here. But again, at the end of the day, we have no idea who's contacting who. We have no idea what necessarily is going on. We can predict what's going on. But yeah. Oh, yep. Even I think Geeky said, yeah. So he's saying some different stuff about the clocks on the wall as well. But yeah. There is still a lot of interesting stuff going on with Black Ops Cold War Zombies DLC 1. As I told you guys, I'm going to have a video out later on today about what you should expect in 115 Day. I've been telling you guys for the last 2 to 3 weeks on stream, 115 Day has been a special day for the Zombies community over the last 2 years. Most notably last year when Treyarch officially acknowledged it and even teased an unfound Easter egg to us. Well, this time around, it seems like we're going to be getting a lot more. Don't forget, tomorrow's the mid-season update. So whatever's coming as of Friday, we're going to know about tomorrow because it's going to be leaked, unfortunately. But that's that. And then I would not expect this zombies map right here on Friday. Just throwing it out there because I saw somebody said that. They have already confirmed that it's coming at the start of Season 2. What they could do is move Season 1 up, because on some of the intel, it even hints towards there being a week earlier release for Black Ops Cold War Zombies DLC 1, aka Season 2 for Cold War. So that's entirely possible that they move the season back up, because it was delayed initially a week, if you remember. So that's entirely possible. Do I think that's going to happen? I don't know. I can't say it's likely or unlikely. I'm just pointing that out as a possibility. But Season 2 is probably when we're getting the next Zombies map. If anything, we can get a knock standalone. But again, I'll talk to you guys about this later on tonight in the next video, talking to you about what to expect for 115 Day, as well as leading into Season 2. But that's it for today. A lot of interesting stuff, some more communication between M and R, really just from R to M. Whoever R is could be RICHTOFEN / Eddie to MAXIS. Which MAXIS that is, we don't know. But there's some interesting stuff going on. We have some brand new designated named locations of POIs in this new Zombies map. And it seems to resemble some different things from NUMA. We have an overhead view. We have an inside view. We're hearing a lot, about Outpost 25, which again could be the name of the new map, for all we know. It could be Outpost 25. But we're going to have to wait and see. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. This way you don't miss any more Elite Black Ops Cold War Zombies videos, guides, everything you ever may need. Again, the absolute most elite guides on the YouTubes, as I always promise you guys, for both D Machina, as you already had, and the next Zombies map, and every Zombies map after that. And this is where you want to get all your information explained to you, broken down to you, and hopefully as quickly of a time as possible. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Take care of your meatballs.